Julie Chavou has no qualms about dropping her 2-year-old daughter Ruby at nursery. That's because she can check up on her anytime she wants to.
Hello everybody! Morning!
It may sound a bit Big Brother, but Rendlesham Day Nursery in Suffolk has 8 webcams, 6 in the building and 2 in the garden. It means parents like Julie can view live images of their children over the internet from work, home or even overseas. Julie works as a complementary therapist from her home nearby and says stories about nursery nurses abusing or mistreating children fill her with dread.
You trust them with your most valuable possessions basically, and it just makes you go cold at the thought that how anyone could do that to a child anyway, but even in a nursery setting it's just unbelievable.
Happily, she's completely reassured by Rendlesham's "we've got nothing to hide" policy.
I remember when my oldest son first went to the nursery, and you're torn because, you know, you've got to go to work, but you've got that little backup there that you can check on them, I think up to 12 times a day.
Dan Powick is the nursery owner. He spent £3,000 on the webcams after watching a panorama documentary about nursery nurses abusing children.
And there was a lot of worry from parents at the time that we opened as to whether their children were safe at nurseries and how could they trust us. So it just seemed the obvious solution to us, and we think every nursery should have it. Parents can come in, they can log on from home, see their child playing safely, playing happily. Each parent has a username and a password, the same technology that banks would use, so they know they're perfectly secure.
The cameras are fixed to give a generic view of the room. They can't be panned, tilted or zoomed in to any particular child or member of staff.
All live images are encrypted before being sent through the internet and can only be securely accessed by bona fide parents with the correct password. And if their child isn't in nursery, they can't log on.
You've got 8 cameras following you about. Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't, not really at all. It just helps the parents reassure them through the day that their children are safe and happy, and it doesn't bother me at all.
I have no worries with the cameras. I'm used to working with them. I tend to forget that they're here most of the time, and we're just not worried because we have nothing to hide here.
Surprisingly, only a handful of childcare providers in our region offer this service. But the view here is that it's the only way parents can ever have total peace of mind. Natalie Gray, Anglia News, Rendlesham in Suffolk.